Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lexic Dark speaking, and let's get this rolling, shall we? So, first and foremost, I'd like to say sorry. I know I was supposed to be putting this video out yesterday. That didn't happen, so because my editing tool decided to be tricky and bug itself out completely, so I had to find another editing / rendering tool that I needed, or program that I could use, so that I could actually make this video for you. That being said, I was originally going to talk about how a lot of things have changed in the last season when it comes to how people play, both in casual and in more specifically in ranked, at least here in Europe. Mostly due to the fact that there's been way too many people that have just started, just less people communicating, less people trying to fit in as a team. That's something I hope changes for the next season that is coming out very, very soon. I think it's actually, yeah, no, it's either this week or next week. I think the new season comes out. If I didn't misunderstand, assuming I didn't misunderstand Ubisoft and Rainbow Six Siege, or the Siege community. Either way, it's going to be really fun to see the two new operators come out, and yeah, I hope that'll be a great fucking addition to Rainbow Six, or Rainbow Six's next season. Also looking forward to the new Hereford Bays rework. It's gonna be fun to see if they can make that into a very competitive map again, or a very competitive map at all. It's never really all that competitive from what I've seen, and the designs and everything else. I mean, it's good. It's not a bad map. It's just it needed a change, kind of like Tower does and did, or still does. Now, granted, they'll do that later on, but that's not necessarily what I am here to talk about. But before I do that, if this is the first video you see from me, welcome to my YouTube channel. All the footage you see in this video is footage from my Twitch stream. There will be a link in the description below to my Twitch. Obviously, if you're already here, or already watching this, you already see my channel, or you already have access to my YouTube channel. So if you like it, click like, subscribe, and if you have any ideas for what else that I can talk about, or what else I can show, planning on trying to do more of these videos as much as I can. But yeah, I also do these things kind of unscripted, because while I can probably write down a fairly decent script that I can read off of and follow, with the way I am and the way I think, I'm pretty much gonna go off script anyway. So let's just get to the next point, I guess, now that that's been said. So as it stands right now, I've been playing for 5.5, 6 months. Clocked over 300-400 hours already in Siege, on Ubisoft side anyway. If you listen to my Steam, it's over 600, but that's including the idle time. So yeah, somewhere in between 300 and 400 hours in Siege so far, actively playing, and I'm aiming to reach more than 1,000 by at least the end of the year. And the reason I'm aiming to do that is because I'm constantly trying to improve myself and improve my skills, because I am kind of looking to see if I can ever really go into Pro League and actually do that, and do that efficiently. Now, of course, I'm European, which means I will have to look for teams here in Europe, while I would love to try out for some American teams as well. I don't think it's going to be that easy for me to go just jump over the Atlantic Ocean, or hop, skip, and trip over and do Pro League on that side until I've gotten some good old trial runs here in the EU. But yeah, I am looking for a Pro League team, or looking for people trying to make a Pro League team or willing to try to make one. I am fairly new to the whole Pro League scene in the sense of trying to participate in it. I have been watching Pro League for a long time, or I've been watching Pro League shit since it came out. So on that note, if anybody wonders, you know, I've played every Counter-Strike game, 80%, if not 90, full 90% of Battlefield games I've played. I played a lot of the old Rainbow Six games, played Quake, Quake Arena, Quake Champions. Played a lot of really fun, quick, or fast-paced action games, or first-person shooter games. Generally speaking, my aim isn't the worst in the world. It is definitely something that can be improved. And of course I am aiming to improve it. So, that being said, I am not... If you're wondering whether or not I am looking to... How do I say this? Be better than everybody. That's a clean house. This is just clean no. Just no. I'm not looking to be better than anyone other than myself. I'm looking to be better or improve my skill and kind of turn myself into a good Siege competitive player that is capable of not only kicking my own ass, but eventually with that kicking everybody else's ass as well. So how to put this differently? Or put this in a way that makes sense for people that might be looking for somebody like me looking for a team. I'm 28 years old, played a lot of FPS games. I love playing Rainbow Six Siege. The only reason why I still continue to play Siege is because I find it fun to try and be pro, or try to be competitive on a higher level. I do play with a lot of Platinum and Diamond players through some of the people that I met through my streaming. Might not necessarily be a lot of the quote-unquote most well-known guys in, you know, that league, but definitely those are also, some of those people are actually trying their best to do or get into Pro League. So by all means, if they watch this and they want to try me out, of course I'm willing to try. If I'm not good enough, then I'm not good enough, and then I have a goal to work towards, and who knows, maybe not. Then again, if you have already played with me, chances are you played with me like 3 or 4 times by the time you watch this anyway, and you know whether or not I have any potential. So I guess that's technically speaking what I am looking to prove now, that I do have potential to be part of it. But of course it's going to be the individual teams that I try out for to decide whether or not that's actually a fact or not. You know, having potential or not, it's up to the guys that try me out. But yeah, no, I'm fairly new to the act of trying to be part of Pro League, so if anybody have any tips or tricks they think I should, you know, work with and utilize to actually get to a point where I could try out or even get to Pro League, any advice in that would be loved beyond measurement at this point. But yeah, don't know if there's really all that much more to say, really. Other than it's pretty late here right now, so mind a little weird and slow. Yeah, no. If you like this video, if you have any tips or tricks you want to share with me or anybody else in the chat, please by all means leave a comment in the chat with all that, or even video reply on it and just tell me there if you want to. And of course, remember to link it so that I can see it and know that you have responded with a video. Other than that, I stream I try to stream every day. Lately it hasn't been, I haven't really been able to do it. And of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, this one here should have been out yesterday. But because of my editing software, just not wanting to do what it's supposed to or what has been built to do, just yeah. Sorry for the delay. But yeah, no, I'd say have fun, enjoy, catch you all later.